Good morning, I'm Alex Cortright, and we are now in studio with the Belle Brigade. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, man.
Very nice to meet you.
You too.
Likewise.
We've got Barbara and Ethan Gruska. Is
That's
that
right.
right?
Yes.
Oh, I got it
you
right?
did it.
Okay.
Good pronunciation.
Well, thank you very much. What kind of name is Gruska?
It's
Polish.
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 Yeah. It was actually in the old country. It's pronounced Gruska.
Oh.
But the our grandpa who came over from Poland wanted to change it to sound more American, so he could fit in a little bit better.
And it means pear in Polish, like the fruit. Exactly.
Hence the artwork on the
Yes.
Belle Brigade album.
That's
That's
right.
it.
And we both
Okay.
have pear tattoos.
Yeah.
No kidding. Can I see him?
Well, you can see mine. Hers is on her back.
Okay. I've got musicians taking their clothing off
we're
now.
getting naked in here.
Uh-huh. And, very cool.
Yep.
I like them. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
peep show.
A little peep show.
That's why it's cooler to be in here.
Oh, the things you miss not being in studio. People.
Yeah.
So the album is just out, the Belle Brigade, self-titled, and I got to say, I really, really like this music.
Thanks, man.
It's breezy, it's sunny, it's there's just something that you listen to the whole album straight through, and you just feel kind of refreshed afterwards.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank
You
you
know,
very much.
it's like
I'm
after a
glad to
long
hear
jog and a nice cold glass of water, it's like something very satisfying.
that. That's awesome.
I really dig it. You have your guitars, and you are joined by a member of your band who's actually off mic right now.
He's off mic, but he's Mike G.
Yeah.
He's
That's
Mike
his
G.
name.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we're kind of a trio this morning.
Yes.
Shall we start with a single, this great song called Losers?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Belle Brigade live in studio on WRNR.
There will always be someone better than you, even if you're the best. So let's stop the competition now, or we will both be losers. And I'm ashamed I ever tried to be higher than the rest. Brother, I am not alone. We've all tried to be on top of the world somehow, 'cause we have all been losers. I don't want to be laid down. No, I don't want to die knowing that I spent so much time when I was young just trying to be the winner. So I want to make it clear now, I want to make it known that I don't care about any of that no more. Don't care about being a winner or being smooth with women or going out on Fridays, being in line for parties. No, no, no. There will always be someone worse than you. Sister, don't let it get to your head, 'cause you won't be on top of the world so long, in constant competition. And this ain't about no one in particular, but I can list a few. I'm removing myself from the queue. Don't care about being a winner or being smooth with women or going out on Fridays, being alive for parties. Don't care about being harder or being daddy's favorite, or if you think I'm a mimic, or if I am a loser. Don't care about being a winner or being smooth with women or going out on Friday, being alive for parties. Don't care about being harder or being daddy's favorite, or if you think I'm a mimic, or if I am a loser.
We're live in studio this morning with the Belle Brigade here on WRNR. Self-titled album out now on Reprise. Definitely recommend this collection to you. That's a song called Losers. Good stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I really like. Do you guys compose together? Do you write songs together?
Yeah,
we
wrote
do.
most of these songs together.
Yeah. One thing that I think you may have missed is the whole White Stripes thing. Because you've pretty much told everybody, yeah, we're brother and sister, but you could have done the thing where, are we married? Are we brother and sister?
I think we may look too much alike.
Yes, yeah, and we can't
And
fake sexual tension.
Too
It's
gross.
too weird.
That's disgusting.
Too weird.
That's,
That would be kind of creepy
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
fake it.
on stage.
It's just, yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It's just a little too much.
We're
I don't want to gross mom and dad out
buddies.
either.
Yeah. Right. They see something on the internet, they're like, what the?
yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Therapy time.
Yeah.
We're doing it for publicity, Mom.
Yeah.
Speaking this morning with Barbara and Ethan. They are the Belle Brigade, the heart of this fine band. And
Do you know if anybody ordered a pizza?
I
This is
don't.
amazing. This is gold. This is gold.
Pizza, but okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
That's amazing.
You know, it kind of reminds
What if we
me
were
of
like,
that
yeah, we
scene-
did.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, large pepperoni?
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Right,
Yeah.
totally.
It's
When you guys
totally
did
He's
it.
ordering a
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
Just having a pizza, learning
Yeah.
about Cuba.
Yeah, nice.
So great.
Cuba.
That scene sticks in your head. doesn't it?
Yeah.
You guys are from Southern California, yes,
right.
and I learned something this morning which I found particularly interesting about your family. I mean, you grew up in a musical household. Your dad wrote music, still writes music. Your granddad, though, now he's responsible for the very first classical album I ever bought.
Wow.
Cool.
Walked out of Star Wars in 1977, went and bought the gatefold LP, took it
Nice.
home, put it on the KLH, and then proceeded to pretend I was Darth Vader.
Nice.
That's
Yeah, totally.
awesome.
And we're speaking of John Williams,
Yeah.
the composer who was responsible for that music and many other films. He's your granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It
It
is.
is. It's really cool.
Yeah,
He's a genius.
Yeah, he's a true genius.
really,
Yeah.
he is a genius. And as you've become older, your relationship and understanding of him is deepened. It's not just granddad, that sweet old man who's always been, that great grandfatherly figure, but you've come to know him as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
very much so. We know him a lot through his music. You know,
Yeah.
he's a busy guy, but when we see him, it's great. But he really speaks to everybody through his music, so
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing.
What's he like?
He's very, very soft-spoken, incredibly humble,
Yeah, very.
really gentle, and really, really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great.
he's great. He actually listened to our record, and we went and hung out with him a little bit, and it was kind of the first time we got to speak on a musician
Adult
basis,
level, yeah.
adult level, and
Yeah.
he has so many insightful things to say about music and art and history and everything, and he's really amazing.
I'm curious, what would he have said about your album?
He really liked it, which was a huge compliment. And I think
we
that
weren't sure that he was going to like it.
Yeah, 'cause,
he doesn't
That
like
would
pop
have been a
music.
crushing blow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
totally.
Barbara, Ethan, this really is junk.
Honestly, we were expecting him
the
to
cool
not
part
like
about it is that he's very honest, and he doesn't joke around with his opinions. So the fact that he said that he liked it, listened to it twice, and normally he says he just listens to things once,
He said the last time I listened to something twice was Brahms 4.
which is hilarious. I mean, it's definitely not as good as that, but I think that he said that he really liked it. He loved the bass playing and the drumming, which is Barbara and our friend Bram.
Yeah.
And he wanted some of the songs to be longer, which was really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was awesome to talk to him about it.
Yeah. And
Really awesome.
anything about the production? Because I wanted to talk to you about it. I mean, it's a really round, full, great production that kind of puts me in mind of some of the classic sort of Southern California records of the 1970s that I loved growing up.
Cool.
It's really got that kind of sweetness and coolness about it,
Thanks.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, we co-produced it with Matthew Wilder, who was a family friend of ours. Actually, we kind of lost touch for a long time, but we knew him when we were young, and then reconnected with him a couple years ago, and have been working with him, and it's amazing to work with him, and it's a really fun team. And our engineer Chuba Petots and our mixer Michael Brower had a huge part in just making it sound the way it does.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
did all of the rhythm tracks at Capitol in like 3 or 4 days, and then all of the vocals and overdubs and everything at Matthew's house, at his studio at his house,
neat.
which is right in Malibu,
Yeah,
like
it's
near
by the ocean. It's amazing.
So
Right.
we always were kind of picturing like listening to the music, driving on PCH right next to the ocean.
Oh, sure.
So I guess it came off like that. Like
It translated well,
yeah,
yeah.
we wanted to make it fun driving music.
Yeah.
you
Right,
know?
right. I like that. I like that. Well, we're talking a lot about your music. Let's hear another song.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you want to play? Maybe the first track, Sweet Louise?
Sure.
Sweet Louise, music live in studio from the Belle Brigade on WRNR.
Did you hear about me? Me and what I've done. I wrote a letter to sweet Louise. I confess my love. And I thought that everyone would know by now. I've been alive long enough to know how things just get around. And everybody probably thinks I'm crazy. Oh, well, I just tell you now that I fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I just fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I want two, three, four. It was like a movie. Oh, watching her eyes read. What I wrote made sweet Louise feel weak and at ease. Oh, and I thought that everyone would know by now. I've been alive long enough to know how things just get around. And everybody probably thinks I'm crazy. Oh, well, I just tell you now that I fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I just fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. In that moment, you knew from her eyes she don't feel the same. Oh, my words were light and vain, 'cause I can always say till the day I die that I told her anyway. Oh, I just tell you now that I fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I just fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I just fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. I just fell in love. And I couldn't help myself. Ooh, I just fell in love.
We're live in studio this morning with the Belle Brigade, Barbara and Ethan Gruska, and that's a song called Sweet Louise. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Your harmony vocals together are really great.
Thanks.
The voices are very different, and if you heard them separately, you might not immediately go, yeah, they belong together, but it really works
That's awesome.
tremendously well.
Thank you very
Really
much.
beautiful stuff. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us here at
been a
WRNR.
pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. for
Hope to
us
see you
too.
again soon.
Yeah.
You guys have an
likewise.
amazing station.
We love the
It's
vibe
great.
here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you. You know what? Actually, you're not going anywhere.
The door's locked.
we're going to keep you. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to eat that pizza.
Yeah, there's pizza here.
That's great. The Belle Brigade here on R&R.